Oh yeah, that's right. It is time for spin that wax.
Hello
There's
there.
Maiden. What's up going on?
I thought something happened in the interim.
How are you guys
Something.
doing this week?
Oh,
No,
peachy
I was
keen.
trying to make it so that. Oh, dude, you know. um, I was trying to make it so like I get my head to come like straight out, like
Very nice.
lame. Anyway, no, I'm all right. Shout out to the old Taste Awful but it works, and we're here. So
Ooh.
yeah,
Awesome. Zach, how are you?
Oh, doing well. Doing well. The sun is shining, which is very weird, but here we
Hey,
are.
that's good. That's good. That is awesome. We are starting a new month. This
New
is new
month.
month? New month.
Happy
Yeah.
Smarts, everybody.
Yes, it's right. It is
yes, it's March.
and we are doing 90s this month. And yes, I'm excited about this. That just leaves a wide array of albums when you just go 90s. So I'm excited to see what you guys bring. And this is going to be interesting. Maiden, I do believe
Good,
you
because
are first.
yes,
What?
yes, I potentially may be.
Yes.
Yes. So what did you bring for us
You need to
today?
put me on the big
Yes, I was.
screen.
It's the big.
All
Yeah.
right, here we go.
All right,
Whoop,
so hello there.
Hello.
pushing
Hello, my
buttons.
friends. Okay, so hey, I know that guy. He's actually pretty cool. Pushing buttons is a pretty cool guy, actually. So, anyways, I came up. Well, see, when I suggested the '90s, I thought I had more '90s vinyl than I did because that was around the phase out of vinyl. So you could either only really get special editions or reissues that were made in the '90s but came out later. And so I came up with one here. This band was local, and they were one of my favorite bands. I actually happen to know them, most of them. And they were the first Canadian band signed to Sub Pop Records right after Nirvana. Kurt Cobain wore their shirt on MTV's Unplugged, and that would be the band Eric Strip. And this is the
Oh,
album called Peter. And you can see it's a weird sort of side profile of Peter with his glasses and half a nostril.
oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what that was.
And actually, it is Peter.
Very nice.
It's the lead singer's one of his friends. And the back looks like this. There's a nice cover of the photo of the band. That was Chris Thompson, Rick White, Julie DeWaron, and Mark Gadet. And a couple of really cool tracks on this are Belong, Need, and So Easy, Smother. This came out in 1992-93 era, and this was their mascot. And so this is the jacket. And actually, back in the day, this only came out on vinyl in Germany. It came out on cassette and CD everywhere else. And it was issue pop. So it was on the Sub Pop label. I got this directly from this guy, Rick White, who actually owns this record label now called Blue Frog. He also has a YouTube channel called Headquake RC, where he makes his own RC cars out of balsam wood. I think, Tim, you know who I'm talking about. I mentioned it before.
I do. I am
But
subscribed to
here's
him.
the inner liner. Yeah, and so that's Rick White, and he was the lead singer of this band. And Julie, they were a couple and had broken up and stayed together to keep the band going for a little while. So they were active between 1989 era and 1996, broke up for a while, then got back together over the years. And then the later incarnation, Julie went on to have a solo career of her own. Julie and the Wood Stars, great band. And Rick got together with the rest of the band, and they morphed into a band called Elevator, or Elevator to Hell, Elevator Through Hell. There's 3 or 4 different representations, but here's the album. It came out on colored
Oh, that is
swirl.
pretty.
That is pretty cool.
It's like a black and muddy purple, pink, and green. It's kind of neat. And
That's
again,
really-
this is a great album. And again, I got this directly from Rick. He's out. He's doing his own stuff. Rick White. You can look him up. He used to do some RC stuff, but he keeps the catalog of this band going, and every once in a while reissue some of this stuff. So this is a special edition. I think there's like 1,500 of these printed, printed like themselves at Blue Frog. Right there.
That's cool.
So that's my pick, 1993. And that's
Very
called
nice.
Eric's Trip, and the album was called Peter, and it was an EP. Yeah,
That's
and this is an extended EP, has all like some extra songs and stuff. Yeah, because really it was used to be. I think it was originally a 6-songer, and I wanted the tape to go with the tape collection. I just can't find it anymore. Had it when I was a kid, but it was a many moon ago, 30 years ago,
I like
right?
the artwork on the back. That girl.
So that's what I got for. Yeah, and that was Rick White as well. All the artwork was him, all the paintings was him, all the design was him. Yeah,
Nice.
it was. We had to start off. We got to start off the month strong, fellas.
That's right.
So
That
that's
is
my
right.
pick. Moncton, New Brunswick, Eric's Trip.
Very nice.
First Canadian grunge band, lo-fi experimental band to get signed by Sub Pop and play with, around the same time as Nirvana.
Yeah, and for him to wear their shirt on there, that's big.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
All right.
He was a big fan. He was a big fan of them, actually.
Jack, are you next or am I next? I can't remember.
You can go.
Okay, I'll go. All right, so this one comes from 1997. July 8th of 1997 was the release date. And I believe that this band was also around when Nirvana was playing and all that kind of stuff. And it is one of my favorite bands. So I'm doing this swirly camera, and we're going with Primus and the Brown album.
Let's go.
Yes, this is one of my favorite albums of theirs, along with Sailing the Seas of Cheese. And this one is fantastic. This is a double album, and it has the big, huge Primus fold out on it.
Yeah.
This is very, very cool. I love their concerts. Their concerts are awesome. And it does have all the lyrics on there, on the inside of the cover there for all of them. Kalamazoo, Annie, and all that. And here you go on the back. There's all the songs. Side 1, you get Return of Southington Willoughby. And we get Fisticuffs, Golden Boy, Over the Falls. What's up?
I said that's a prime cut.
Ah, indeed. And I got Shake Hands with Beef. We got Camelback Cinema, Hats Off, Puddin' Bob's Party Time Lounge. And we got the Duchess and the Proverbial Mind Spread.
Love that
and
song.
Rest in Bones, Cottingtown, Kalamazoo, and the Chastising of Renegade, Arnie.
There's some good songs
They
on
just
that.
couldn't leave. Yeah, they just couldn't leave fucking Arnie alone, could they?
No,
God dang.
No,
Poor guy.
but yeah, these things are
Just wanted to live his own life.
poor Arnie.
poor Arnie indeed. But yes, we get the awesome album. This one's not as fancy. We get the nice little Interscope records.
But that is clean.
Yeah, and the fact that Primus was putting vinyl out when no one else was, it's just cool. Period.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah,
End of story, my friend.
And
I
like
agree,
I said,
my
there's 2 of them included in here, but they're both the same. But might as well take it out
Same
as well.
appearance, not the same record.
Oh,
Not the
Did I-
same
did I
records.
forget?
They look the same. They look the same.
They do.
So,
But remember, it's the Renegade Arnie.
Right.
It's the Killer Bee.
God, man, they are really clean looking records, Tim.
I don't think they've ever been played.
That,
Or if they have, it's probably been like once or twice.
yeah, if they have, it hasn't been much.
I love it.
Because it's also the time where everything was coming out on CD. So,
Well, that's what I mean. And that's why when I said 1990, I was trying to walk it back because I was like, oh my gosh, there isn't much there. There isn't much in Noel by.
right. Where's that? I saw this meme the other day. It was like, our generation is the only generation that had to buy all of our music 3 or 4 times, once on vinyl, once on cassette, and again on CD, and then on digital. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
you're not wrong. If we were going before the 90s, yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about that.
5 if you include the time we swiped it off Napster.
That's right.
Oh,
There you go, Metallica.
Love you, Lars. Kisses.
Lars is. I think we have to send Lars 49 cents at this point.
That's right. There we go. Well, that's my pick for the 90s. We get
He's
Primus.
so short.
That's a great pick.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know what that is.
All right.
that's-
All right.
Tim, when I mentioned that, I was hoping that you were going to show some Primus Final. That's sort of why I was pushing the 90s theme for so long.
Yeah, because we like Primus.
I do like Primus. I try to see them every time they come to town in all forms of their band that Les Claypool has. He's got a couple different ones. They're pretty awesome.
Well, at this point, it's Les Claypool and friends, right? It's anybody who can play, who's around, which is
Right.
awesome. Like that's what
Yeah,
makes
it works out. Yeah,
this
and it works out really well for him.
He has this country band. It's called Duo de Twang, and it's pretty awesome. Like he sings a lot of his he said Primus songs and like country twang and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty
That
awesome.
would actually be pretty good.
It's really good. I drove to Bend, Oregon to go see him in concert. It was pretty sweet.
It is.
Nice.
All right, Zach. So what do you got for us this week?
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
interesting.
That's awesome.
To kind of go on what Maiden was saying earlier, like, yeah, there's a lot of the vinyl from the 90s that I have, it turns out, were re-releases of stuff in the 90s. So that being said, we're going to go back to almost the middle of the decade, May of 95, for some Bad Brains.
Oh, nice.
This one is
Let's go. Yes.
Yeah, baby. So we got, this is the reissue from Record Store Day a few years ago.
God, that's awesome.
We got the back art. But this came out May of 95. I think it was their fifth album. It was the first one since Eye Against Eye back in 86 with all the original members. The last record before the breakup because of all the issues HR had. But here's is this the 2011 re-release for Record Store Day? It was a print run of 1,000.
Nice.
And I have not played it yet, but it is, so that's why it's clean looking. Plus, in addition with that one, where is it? It came with a bonus 7-inch. That's what she said.
Oh, cool.
Beat you to it. So yeah, came with a bonus.
Yeah, you did.
With a bonus double-sided 45 of a couple of their demo songs. But that
yes.
And what an interesting band Bad Brains was, and I don't know, are they
great.
Still around in some iteration? I think. Then we got
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
I know a couple
they're an
of them,
interesting story in itself. That
good?
because God of Love is the 6th record from Brains.
Okay.
The previous one I have, it's called Rise, which when I was thinking 90, I was like, oh, I gotta find that record. And if you remember, that's the one with the Thunderbolt on the top of the Capitol building on the cover.
Yes.
Yeah. So they went from being a punk band to a metal band to a metalcore band to a reggae band to a punk reggae band to I don't know whatever the hell this is now.
Yeah, like,
but they are
at this
awesome.
point they could be doing big band at this point for all we know. But I am a big fan of God of Love. This is a cool album. I really like this one.
It is. I'm a big fan of that band, and again, like Primus, they morph, they change, they get better, they're different, they're awesome, and the consistency is the main guy. I can't remember his name right now, but it's like him and everyone else. So great choice, Zach. What a killer choice, dude.
Yeah, and that was the one that the Wheel picked out. The Wheel landed upon Bad Brains, and I said,
nice.
"How dare I question the Wheel?"
That's right. Don't question the Wheel.
Well, we all know we live on Thursday's Wheel, so no,
that's right. I'm looking forward to future episodes of the Thursday show.
Curse you, Tim, by the way. Whenever you see this, curse you from 2 days ago. That's all I'll say.
All right, Maiden, let's see. What do we got for Rando?
I saw that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Rando pick.
Okay, so the random one was, again, so unlike Zach, so Zach spent basically almost 2 days organizing his record collection. Last thing first, like the real way it's done. Did I do that?
Yep.
No. I heard about it, and I sort of pseudo watched him do it, by hearing about it. Did I do it? Absolutely not. Why? Because I'm lazy. 2, this one was next to the Peter record only because I have so I have one bin that's just random. If I don't know where I'm going to put it, I just put it in this bin. And this is where these two ended up side by side again, similar to the BA one last week and so on and so on. So this one here does have a sticker on it. I'm going to try and use Dawn to get it off. If you don't know, if you get stickers, right here, you see that little dot sticker there?
Yeah.
You can use WD-40 and just rub a little bit of WD-40 on, and it'll come off without ruining the cover. Or Dawn dish soap.
I see.
Because, if it's gentle enough for a duck, it's gentle enough for my records. So
nice.
This is the Book of Souls 2016 bootleg from Iron Maiden. Nice. I saw them 4 times in that tour. 2016 twice, 2017 twice.
Wow.
2015, I think, as well. That was Montreal. That was a whole week's shenanigans. And I'm calling shenanigans because that's what it was. This is a 4-track album. Actually, no. 4 tracks on one side, 2 tracks on the other. So it's 6 total. And it has, I'll show you the back. There's Davey Murray right there. And Yannick Gers and Bruce in that awesome jean jacket, living it up. And it's Eternity Should Fail, Tears of a Clown from Tokyo, Death or the Glory from the Gothenburg Show, Speed of Light from the Wacken Open Air Festival in Germany, which I still want to go to before I kick the bucket. And then on this side here, I hate this camera. Anyways, whatever. This one. There we go. Finally. Jesus Christ.
We got
In the Black from Moscow and Book of Souls from Moscow. So the second side is pretty much 2 huge tracks from the Moscow show. That Book of Souls tour, they did a live DVD. They did a live album of that. I think it was in Mexico. I do have it. It's unopened. I haven't opened it. Maybe someday we'll open it on the show.
Nice. That'd be cool.
This is Yellow Swirl.
Oh yeah.
See if I wanted to light that certain way. Now, do you see why I wanted to light the way I did?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
See now, and it's but yeah, that's. Oh, I wish I could show you in the light. It's like translucent. What's that?
Oh,
it's like the
kind of has a halo. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. And it's got swirls in it too, like marble. It's actually quite wild. So I got that. That's a European bootleg for Metal Mind Music in Poland. So this is a Polish pressing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I'm not going to say it because you probably get in trouble, but it comes from Cock Poland.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I mean, how can you get in trouble? You're just promoting the city, the town in which it
does.
was pressed.
That's
It's
right.
not your fault that it happened to be
Just
named that.
showing what it is.
Maybe they produce a lot of chickens.
That's
You never know.
what
know.
I'm saying.
Yeah, see, now you guys, some we got to look up. All right, that is
my
awesome.
random pick for the week. Is this awesome bootleg?
Very cool.
That's a good pick.
Very
Plus
cool.
the covers.
Yes, indeed. All right, my turn. Let's go into
that cover art's dope.
Oh yeah,
little box of randoms. Oh, I'm not looking. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, yeah.
Don't cheat.
Hey, I like this one. Okay.
that smile frightens me.
We'll turn this around.
No.
See. Marlon Randall. We got Lyrics Born.
Whoa.
This is Same Day or Same Shit, Different Day is the name of the album. And this one I got signed by all the bands because I saw them at a bar here in town. And I stuck around and bought them all tequila shots. And ended up getting hoisted that day. And but don't do that, kids. It's bad. Don't do that.
Stay in school.
That's right. And but yes, it was a fantastic. No, I refrained from doing that. But it was very cool. I got to sit down and hang out with the band. The bassist ended up.
They showed you their boobs?
Unfortunately, no. They're all dudes, so that's probably for the best. But the bassist did play bass for a few different bands. I forgot which one he said. What? What's going on?
Oh, I was just gonna say when you start the story off with tequila. No, I was gonna say when you start the story off with tequila shots, it's just from there. It's just you just never know.
You never know. I end up we got a few rounds because there's a few different guys I wanted to sign, so I had to buy a few different rounds.
That's awesome.
There's that bass is
gonna make fun of that. I'm just leaving that right there. I love it.
I wasn't gonna say no to more rounds either. So at that point in time in my life, but any excuse was a good excuse for me. But yes, he ended up playing bass for a couple different bands. I believe one of them was a metal band, and I can't remember which one he said because what I was doing at that point in time. And there's the back of it. We got awesome songs like Hello, Pack Up Remix, I'm Just Raw, Do That There, I Changed My Mind, Shake It Off, The Last Trumpet, and side C is Over You, I Can't Wait for Your Love, and D is Calling Out Remix, and also Stop Complaining and Change My Mind, DJ Remix. And the artwork on this album is just so cool.
I like it. I really like it.
Yeah, because wasn't that like a jazz hip hop fusion band?
The guy at the Maiden dude's like kind of like
he's a rapper, right? Lyrics Born?
Yeah, he's totally rapper.
Yeah, he rap. He's
like kind of like a short.
I'm not gonna try to swear twice, but he's awesome, bro. Like,
yeah, I really like Lyrics
He
Born.
is like that's cool.
And it comes with 2 albums.
And weird as it sounds, I've never heard of him before.
Yeah, he's really awesome. Some of his earlier stuff is really good too. Like all of his albums are really good. And there's side D.
And this is the glory of the show because I'm learning all sorts of new things.
And here it's a long list of shout outs right here.
I haven't heard of them in a long time.
This is one of the longest shout outs I've seen.
Oh my God.
This is all. It's right there. It just says shouts.
Wow.
And then it's all a list of shouts.
That's a lot of names.
Yes. And
And
on the other side,
and my grade six teacher.
right?
Yeah,
taught me
exactly.
how to read. And here we go. Here's this album.
Got a bad
There's
delay
side
for
B.
some reason today.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get a little bit closer.
There we go. Oh, almost. Go on. It's fighting.
It wants to. There you
It's
go.
trying. There we
Yeah,
go.
You got it. There you go.
Hey, it's got the thing in the middle.
But very cool. And
Yeah, no, that's a cool pick, dude. That
Yeah.
was random too. That's awesome.
totally random.
Yeah.
But there we go. There's our rando grab. My rando grab there. So
Let's go.
Zach, you
Yep.
are next.
To the old box of random things we got here. All right. And oh, I like this one. To the 45s we go, and we go. Oh, and it's even colored vinyl too. We got some Reverend Horton Heat.
Oh,
all up in
nice.
here.
They put on a good show.
I've heard that. That's a show I would actually go to. I've heard they put on a great show. So we got side A, It's a Rave Up, and side B, Beer, Write This Song. And comes on really, really, really pretty red vinyl. And then just because I think this is the motto for like Beer, Write This Song.
I'd have to say that's how
I
a lot
have
of
that
songs are
record.
written.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yep. I've seen the Rev a few times. Great band. And I second that with Tim. And it's funny you picked that one because that was the first Rev Heat album I ever got.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
And it was on Candy Red Vinyl.
Oh, and it
So
is
if you think about how many printings.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry
like-
guys, I got a delay today or something fucking happening. It's getting annoying. But
Yeah.
that was. I don't understand what's going on today.
Yeah, one of those times with the wonderful internet.
We'll edit and post.
I don't understand. But no, what I was gonna say was, if you think about, there's only like 1,500 of those made. What are the odds of two friends that would come to find out later on to be friends would have the same one? It's a
Right?
lot.
Yeah.
Love
And that's the thing, because they, I think this was maybe a 1,500 or an 1,800 printing. What are the odds?
Very cool.
But
Yeah,
See?
it was limited.
the
Yeah,
fortuitous,
exactly.
the fortuitous random pick.
Yeah, love the Rev.
That is awesome. Yeah, it's a good rando. We've all had some really pretty good randos there. I like Maiden's with his Iron Maiden there. That was pretty sweet.
Heck yeah.
But yes.
And then
I know
Awesome.
it's on brand, I guess.
it has to be.
Yeah,
Right?
that
It's gotta
I
show up
like that band. And I was lucky enough to, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, you wait. I'm gonna ram it down your throat in March.
All right.
It's gonna
Awesome.
be Maiden's March Madness.
The month of Maiden on Maiden.
Month Maiden. Double Maiden all the time.
It will. Hey, that wasn't my idea, man. It was a request from one of the viewers.
Hey, that's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be pretty awesome.
So, I don't make the rules.
I just play by.
All right, y'all. Well, that's
just
gonna be
live
that
here.
was awesome picks, and I can't wait to see what you guys bring next time. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys.
Heck yeah.
Adios.